Hello everyone, it is Doom here once again playing League of Medieval 2. Now, this should be a League of Legends video, but it turns out I'm a tilted boosted animal, and so I quit. Well, temporarily. I'll probably get back to it after a long break because I am too tilted to continue. I had a bad game after bad game after bad game after bad game after bad game. I just didn't do well, kept getting carried, and I like usually being somewhat helpful instead of just being carried. So I decided to quit and start this series early. This should have come out on Sunday, but today we will be playing it on Saturday. Yeah, this should come out on Saturday. If this doesn't come out on Saturday, then I'll have to re-record it. It's going to be annoying. And yes, I already tried this once, and I'm not going to upload it because it was terrible. Anyhow. Today, we will be using Turn No Advice, because who needs advice? I'm Doom, and I'm only the worst Total War player this world has ever known. Because I don't go on very hard difficulty, because I suck that much. I literally failed. The first time I tried very hard, failed. So, I'm not going to try it. Today we will be playing as England. I tried France, didn't do too well. Tried HRE, I did alright, but let's be English. Let's tap into my English roots and unleash the inner douchebagness.
With the Norman conquest and a crowned king came the dawning of a new era for England. Nobles ordered the construction of mighty castles to fortify the realm. To rule this land is a birthright, but to control it requires the courage and skill few possess. It is a kingdom beset by enemies. The Scots press at its borders, the Vikings to the north, and the French separated by a mere channel of water. All of the country exists in a state of war, as even the common are called upon for duty. In these times of total war, it rests on the shoulders of those who lead to ensure the kingdom does not fall into ruin.
Nothing is to be feared but fear. Well then, Francis Bacon, well said, fellow English person, except I'm technically American and not English. Well, I'm mostly English enough, so I'm going to call myself English, even though I'm technically a Yankee. Anyhow, let us unleash my inner douchebagginess and destroy this game, because, well, by the inverse law of douchebagginess, the more English you are, the more douchebaggy you are, so let's see how well that works for us.
Yes. Orders.
This part's
I've
probably going to be a
tried
lot
whipping
of
them,
beating
sire,
up Scots,
but the men are
because,
spent.
well,
Command me, sire.
we're English. Of course, who do you think we'd fight? The French? We'll get to them later. But right now, our biggest problem is the French. So I'm going to go deal with them to the best of our ability. Where are the rest? What else do we have?
Sire. Oh dear. I get
Send
seasick.
our
I don't like
princess
the way the crew looked
to the
at me.
mainland so we can use her as a
Sail.
diplomat.
Yes.
And we'll let Aston, our cardinal, just kind of chill here and prevent any heretics
once I have rested.
from messing up what our plans
Where
are.
to, sire? Approaching quiet.
Back off before I
I
take
hear
a
the
liking to your
Scots.
lands and daughters.
My lord. My lord. Orders. By your command.
Let's
Your will,
these
sire.
two. Go.
Joining
Now I don't
the
have a
other
force
side.
for York.
I'm not a threat to you. Best keep it that way.
And we don't really have much else to build. Because we only have to start out with 3 settlements, so... look, the French are here. French are
I bring word from France, noble lord. Magnifique. Très bien, seigneur. I hope I shall see you again.
New mission. Let's see.
Sire.
This army is acceptable, but I think I'm going to place it back to the British channel.
Orders. Yes. March,
Wait,
my
no.
lord. Sire.
There we go.
Emerging
So it
ships
can be
ready.
used to help conquer
Will,
Scotland.
sire.
That's
We
probably
can't
take
do
a
it,
few
sire.
mercenaries.
Orders.
This one, I think that'll be good.
We're joining the fleet, sire.
I'm going to send them to Ireland, and
An order.
they will... I'm
Move!
going to send them to Ireland, and then they're going to conquer what's over here. So this force is the
Aye, sire.
force that's going to conquer Ireland and Welsh,
My king.
or Wales.
Your
And the
will,
rest of
sire.
our force will be
To
focused
battle
on
it is then, sire.
conquering the rest of
Prepare to
England,
assault
York,
the walls.
and
We
Scotland.
lay siege. Glorious victory is ours, sire. As you commanded, sire, these
Seems like it's
lands
gonna
are
work
now
pretty well.
yours.
The Scots probably don't have really the forces to do too much. Well, end of turn report, construction report. Kyne's probably going to want a drill square, and they're probably going to want to train a respectable force, because the French are probably going to want to kill us after they once we become a bit of a threat. And now we have 4 male knights. Let's send them to
By
the
your
king,
command. Command me, sire.
so that his force can be threatened.
The Highlands' finest.
Highland's finest. Well, I'm the douchebag's
bring word from
finest.
Scotland, noble sire. You'll like a good day for your people and Scotland's.
Yeah, shut up. The Holy Roman Empire.
Daughter of the Crown. Yes.
Let's get going.
Waiting for morning now, sire.
Fleet ready,
All right,
sire.
let's get this navy to Ireland.
Set sail.
Let's see. Even though those mines are not making money, let's go conquer.
My lord. Yes.
These male knights are going to be very expensive to
Okay.
upkeep, but they're
Marching,
going to also allow
sire.
us to conquer Scotland fairly easily. Since, well, 4 free units are 4 free units.
Hail, my king.
I'm not someone you want to be bothering. Back off before I take a liking to your lands and daughters. I'm not someone you want.
These Scottish are pricks. Alright,
Command me, sire.
let's get moving.
Yes. We go no
That's
further
my,
today. Hail, my king.
Oh my.
My lord.
Alright, Rufus
My king.
and William. We're gonna
Ships ready.
continue.
Sire, we are leaving the ships. My lord.
Alright, thank you for letting me know that. I appreciate
God's
it.
servant.
I don't think there's any village over here, or settlements. Just on that.
Fleet
I'm
ready.
gonna actually get rid
sire.
of this ship because I don't really use the channel that much. Usually. Just kinda only have one ship and call that a good day.
Ships. Your will, sire.
No, I just
Yes.
have to find the settlement. I think it's over here. Somewhere.
Sire,
And I know there's a settlement over there, but
of course.
Ah, there it is.
sire. I am
I know the
spent,
Welsh
sire.
thing's over there, so.
I shall continue tomorrow.
Where is
Hail, my king.
our neutral faction?
By your will, sire, we shall
We'll place it
engage.
there. We'll have our
Yes.
main army go over here.
As you command.
Where are the rest of the Scottish? Just not here.
That's right, fool.
These are rebels.
It's an enemy ship.
Okay. I have no idea where the Scottish went.
My lord, this is a perfect position to ambush. My lord. To war, then, sire. Yes, sire. Besieging the enemy.
They actually have a lot of forces.
Your will, sire.
I don't think I'd want to attack them. I want them to come
Where
to me.
to, sire? Approaching quietly.
It's the Where
Tomorrow's
the hell did the
journey
Scottish
is
go?
out, sire.
They just left.
Hail, my king.
Huh.
As you will, my king. To battle. We shall prevail in this siege, sire. My king.
Okay.
We shall
Let's just,
slaughter them, my lord. Hail my... An order. They'll wish they'd never
All
been
right.
born, sire.
Video game logic.
Patiently awaiting to breach and butcher, sire.
Video game logic. Scotch it's left, apparently.
Fleet ready, sire.
Wait, what?
Set sail.
Where'd they go?
Sire,
Just vanished.
with discretion, sire.
Yes. Yes, sire. Moving to crush the enemy. Such is the fate of all who oppose us. The settlement has fallen. Take the spoils of war. An order. Hail my king. As you command, my liege.
But
We
I don't
shall
know what's
my
going
king.
on. Alright, we'll just kinda march and take over the English Isles. Or British Isles. Not the English Isles, it's the British Isles. Gotta remember that. Very confusing terminology, but it's Europe. What do you expect? Huh. Alright, I think I can do this.
I shall lead our forces into battle, my lord.
It's gonna be a bit tricky, and I might lose this, knowing me, but...
Units, await my
Alright, I want to do this. Goodness, I want to set my peasants over here on the far side. Alright, they're gonna charge at us, so let's try and set up defensively and try to do some type of, try to flank them with our general, because they're probably gonna charge out. So we're gonna try and flank them with our peasants and our general, also shooting at them with our arrows. It's gonna charge out. Geigel wedges. There's a bit of a, is that some of these units, I believe the Geigel specifically, have two-handed axes. In the vanilla Medieval 2, don't use two-handed weapons, they're bugged and are worse than peasants. However, I'm using the Kingdoms expansion, so even though I'm not playing the Kingdoms, the two-handed glitch should be fixed. These Geigel wedges are actually pretty threatening. So we're just firing into them. Good thing two-handed units are terrible against archer fire. Especially the sword javelins, they tend to be undefended. That's kind of like the weakness of these Scottish units, is that the Irish Kerns and Geigel wedges, is that they don't tend to have a lot of armor, so arrows screw them over. Charge him with our general. Let's attack with our let's get our peasants going. Peasants will save the day. Let's move our general out. In fact, he's actually about to get charged, so let's get out before he dies. Where is he? Okay, that's not our general. Yeah. That could have been bad. Is he okay? Where is he? Okay, he's over there. He's the one with the fancy armor. Look, they're just gonna be chasing. Just try and... Still going. Still going. Come on. Come on. Turn around and charge. Let's see. They should be capable of defeating them pretty easily. cavalry tends not to be for this kind of thing, but they can do it. How well are the peasants doing? Well, they're stopping the archers, so let's see. We've killed 45 for 6%, they've only got 6%. Alright, looks like we're gonna win this. Since the general's bodyguard is handling this town militia very well. Even though they have spears
The
and
enemy are badly bloodied.
cavalry
They
are
have
weak to
lost
spears,
half
they're still
their
winning
men.
pretty well. Okay. Alright.
General's bodyguard.
Let's run down these fools. And let's right into the back of these guy glitches. Save them in. Let's have them hold fire so that they'll stop getting friendly fire. Spear militia and peasants OP. Peasants too strong. Let's see. Let's actually send the spearmen and these archers out. Because, well, it looks like they're on an all route to the, some of them are on a route to the square. We're going to fire on them.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is. Press
We're also going
onward
to try and move
break
this
the spirit of his army.
unit over here. So it'll be in a potential flanking capacity. We're going to let it walk for a bit. Walk. Let's stop this. Send the peasants, but not this. Just the peasants. The peasants will fight them. Because who cares about some peasants with pitchforks? That'll do be nice. Defeating them. Send them out. Fire. Let's open fire. As the peasants are sacrificed. So use the crossbow mercenaries, they have more range against the ones farther back, while we let the peasant archers kill their fellow peasants. The pitchforks of justice aren't justicey enough. Shoot him dead. Let's speed this up. Alright, that went well for us.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like
I
this,
admit
we will
that
smash the enemy.
sieges aren't my specialty. Oh, they actually intercepted this with guy glitches. Peasants are starting to thin out, actually. Oh well, who cares? They're peasants. Someone's talking in the background. I'm sorry you can hear that. If you can. If you don't. I think you were just hopefully, but I think you can. It's kind of sad. Go peasants! You're too awesome. No, they're routing. They're just gonna kind of stand there while I shoot at them. Spearman. Archers, open fire. Almost all of those are just peasants. They're really bad. But they kind of did their purpose of being annoying. So, yay. Now we'll get to attack from behind. Hey, Irish Kerns are javelin units. They have really strong armor-piercing attacks, but they're kind of short-ranged, and they're decent in melee. It's a real shame javelin units aren't more common. They usually aren't that great, but I think the only real countries that have non-mercenary javelin units
Our men are winning
Spain
the battle.
and Portugal,
if we
actually.
continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Well, maybe not Portugal, but I know Spain does for a fact. But I never played Portugal. It's a real shame because javelin units are really nice. I really like javelin units. let's send in our rest of our forces. This is getting ridiculous.
By St. George! The enemy general flees like the coward he is.
Yeah, the town center
Press
on
onward
defense
and
missions
break
goes
the
in for
spirit of his
morale.
army.
That's kind of annoying to deal with.
The enemy army, by the grace of God,
Heroic
our
victory!
foe is utterly vanquished. Let all who remember this day remember it
Okay.
as the day of our most
It's heroic,
glorious
apparently.
victory.
They only had a slight advantage in numbers, and according to them, that means it was heroic. Okay. I really want to scratch my head, but it's not actually very itchy.
Glorious victory is ours, sire.
I guess
As
just
you commanded, sire,
occupy
these
it.
lands are now yours.
Not really much valuable.
Hail, my
Alright.
king. By your will, sire, we shall
Good
engage.
victory. Alright.
Glory, honor, victory.
Let's see, Cardinal dies. Brian the Corrupt of Scotland. And we already destroyed Scotland! Alright. Alright, the first step on our mission block was done. We're actually the largest faction. Yeah, I
Sire.
forgot to move her to
On my way.
diplomacies. Alright. Well then,
Hail, my king. My lord, my lord.
give them low taxes so they won't be so angry. Alright, let's finish off conquering the British
Ships
Isles.
ready.
Call
Taking
that
the
a
troops
video.
ashore, sire.
Let's see,
Hail, my
1, 2,
king.
3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Orders, my lord. Orders, sire.
I think we could probably win this, but wait. Well, as long as no, we definitely gonna need more. Good thing we have
Command me,
a
sire. Move.
King
We
William.
go no further
Apparently, we lost
today.
all of our mercenary knights in that.
My lord.
Let's
Orders,
disband these peasant archers. We don't need them anymore.
sire. Orders. By your
Send out
command.
these,
An order. My lord.
Spear
Orders,
militia.
my lord.
Let's start building ports and roads. And just improve the quality of our realm, basically. After all, we did just conquer the entirety of it,
Yes,
effectively. So we are now the masters of the British Isles, undisputed and soon. Even though very tenacious, I will give them points for tenacity.
Sire.
It has come to His Holiness's attention that this castle is befit of a proper place of worship. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to build a chapel. Well, we'll do as the Pope says, because soon he won't be asking for favors, he'll be asking for our death. Because the Pope is your #1 enemy in this game. #1, I tell you. He's always out to annoy you.
Hail,
Oh, I once
my
tried to
king.
be his best friend,
Orders.
and the only way I found you could actually really do this is to play
Yes,
a Northern
sire.
Italian
Yes.
faction and just
As
bribe
you
them.
command. We're combining into a huge force, sire.
Like, no other way, he just doesn't care. He just does not care if you don't.
Aye,
You just
sire.
have to give him money.
God's servant.
It's the only way. Let's get rid of Male Knight. That Male Knight. They don't. Male Knights aren't good. If you just keep them garrisoned. Let's try and get some garrison borders so we can get Levy Spearmen. I don't think they're as good as Spear Militia, but oh, I don't really play this
This
game
is a
too well.
Daughter of the Crown. Yes.
Like,
Post
I have
haste, sire.
200 or so hours into this game, and like 160 of those hours are in Milan. Like, I am not kidding. I play Milan way too much. Well, I don't really know what else to get over here. Let's get some dirt roads in Dublin, even though it doesn't really lead anywhere. And let's get some lane clearance in Edinburgh so it has better growth.
Command me, sire. Marching, sire.
Alright.
Ship's
I'll send
ready.
you back to London,
A fine day to sail.
and soon.
Yes, sir.
So wait, we
Full
had a fucking
sail.
diplomat the
Sire.
entire time, and a merchant.
At your service.
Jesus, I should have been paying better attention. Alright, let's get to trading.
Journeying onward.
Let's
Yes,
send
my
this guy
lord.
to
Without question,
southern
sire.
areas so we can start dealing
Yes, my lord.
with them.
Yes, sire.
I never realized we had those
Where
agents.
to, sire?
Shows my arrogance. Or,
Of course, sire.
not arrogance.
Hail, my king! As you will, my king, to battle. Laying
Not
siege, noble
arrogance,
sire.
can't
We
remember.
shall prevail in this siege, sire.
Stupidity. There, that'll be close enough. Alright, we have Henry, so we don't need this. York. He's gonna be a governor. He has Dread, which isn't great for governors, but I don't really want to use him for a general. I mean, I really should start explaining these, actually. Reinforce London, don't care. Allow me to explain these.
Yes.
Characters, in this case, King William the Conqueror, have retinue and traits. Retinue is like people or items that follow the guy around, or he wears if they're items, or carries around if they're objects, like, say, the Ark of the Covenant, which is a thing in this game. I probably won't get it. And then he has traits which affect, and traits and retinue affect his command, tread / chivalry, authority, or loyalty, I believe. Yeah,
Hail,
loyalty.
my king.
Authority
An
or
order.
loyalty, and their piety. Now, in this case, King William has faction leader. This man is the leader of one of the world's major power and is commands respect and obedience as a result. Promising commander. Next to basic grasp of field tactics. Intelligent, and thinks things either he can without having trained too much at a time. Conquering hero. This man's name is a mantra of pride for his people who adore him loudly for his glorious achievements in war. +3 authority, and +3 to popularity. And then religiously minded, cruel and cunning, cruel leader, sadly ignorant, yeah, stuff like that. Cheap, marks of war, blah blah blah. And as such, due to all these, he has 4 command stars, which improves his, well, command over battlefield tactics, basically. And he has 4 dread, which is basically people are fear for him. Now, dread is the most important. Dread is the most important attribute for your generals. If you want to have a general character, you need to give him a lot of dread. A lot of dread. And if by enough fighting, you'll probably get maximum dread. I believe command just increases your morale and effectiveness of your troops, while dread decreases the morale of the troops while you're... Like, normally when your general's around your units, they get a morale bonus, but if you also have a dreaded general, they'll give a morale D bonus, with, when he's near enemy units. I have actually seen max star dread with, like, some other, giving other units dread retinue, and I have seen armies flee from generals. It's glorious, but I don't think we'll be getting it. That's pretty hard to get. And then authority, there's a general extended that is managed to command a ruler. Authority dictates how often characters with low loyalty or captains will abandon you to become rebels or join another faction. And then piety determines how pissed off the Pope is, basically, at that character specifically. Piety is the least important, and so is and loyalty isn't too great.
Yes, sire. Moving to crush
And
the enemy.
positive,
Hail,
like,
my king.
here's chivalry. Dread is a negative chivalry. That's how the game counts it. Chivalry is great for governors because it increases a lot of things that are useful to town, like I believe income and popularity and stuff. And it also, and it even gives a bigger morale bonus. So, with like a maximum command and maximum chivalry general, his units will pretty much basically have a town center. He's pretty much a town center. They're basically a town center if they have maximum command and chivalry. And a mobile town center is very powerful in defensive situations, like, say, your castle or town is under siege. Which makes them pretty nice. Dread is better for generals, and chivalry is better for governors. But that doesn't mean you can't have a chivalrous general and you can't have a dreadful town leader. I believe chivalrous characters will also be angered and have a hint and have a hurt in loyalty if they're following if the king is a dreadful person, but there isn't anything with dread. But that may not be the case. I just think it is. Yeah, we'll just finally conquer these damn
Hail,
British
my
Isles.
king. As you command, my liege.
There we
An
go.
honorable,
Now there was
glorious
second.
victory, my king.
That took too long. Let's disband these mercenaries as the end for this video. Everyone have a nice day.
Yes.
For Doom is signing out.